Hey everybody, good Sunday morning. Thanks for joining us here online. Meteorologist Ryan Breton. It's 8:45 on Sunday morning, and in southern Maine, really hot, really humid. Northern Maine, still very humid, but pretty stormy too. Want to take you to the radar right now, and what we'll show you is that in the southern 2/3 of the state, there's really not a whole lot happening. It's a lot of sunshine, but totally different in northern Maine. We've had a severe thunderstorm warning since about 5:30 this morning. Started with this line that was over in Quebec and then worked through Jackman, and now is approaching I-95 between Lincoln and Millinocket at this point. Going to take you in real tight here, and you can see that the storm right now is just about to come into Mattawamkeag and Millinocket too. The worst of it's passing south of Millinocket. A lot of lightning, a lot of thunder, and also some hail probably too within this storm. That's been the thing that I've been noticing about the stronger storms. It looks like they all have hail cores. So potential for golf ball sized hail out of this thunderstorm as well. And it's heading toward Mattawamkeag, Springfield, and Topsfield. We'll actually put a tracker on it for you. It's moving to the east at 30 miles per hour. So tracking this out, it'll be headed toward Mattawamkeag around 9:20, Springfield around 9:45, and then getting over toward Danforth and Topsfield, Route 1 in northern Maine, closer to about 10 o'clock this morning. Want to show you this. This is the hail history from these cells as they've come through. This line that you see here is as the rain was coming on through, it was producing hail. Report of ping pong ball sized hail around Moosehead Lake at 7:40 this morning. Saw some video from one of the campgrounds up there. Pretty decent sized hail as that storm came through. And now that's the same storm that's triggered this new severe thunderstorm warning that's up until 9 o'clock for parts of Piscataquis and Penobscot County. But it could be extended. These storms are kind of flaring up, and then we call it pulsing. They'll strengthen, weaken a little bit, strengthen again, weaken a little bit. They kind of go up and down in their intensity. So that's what we've been watching in northern Maine. Want to take you to the rest of the state though, because I'm sure everybody else here is commenting on how hot and humid it is, right? Clinton, Joanne saying it's hot. Kimberly and Oob, hot and sunny. That's a good place to be. Gail commented the storms rolled through Rockwood about 45 minutes ago. There we go. Lois, baby, it's hot outside. Fort Fairfield, Shannon, good morning. Probably getting some rain, if not already, pretty soon. Let's see, what else do we have here? Cornville, really dark right now. Janet, thanks for that. So what we're going to do here is I'll give you the timeline and we'll talk about the forecast here. Right now, though, you can check out the numbers. It's 84 in Portland and in Sanford, 81 in Bangor, 80 in Waterville. You can see where the clouds and rain have moved in, though. It's getting cooler in northern Maine, but still very, very humid. Dew point in Lewiston right now is 76. That's just about as high as it gets up here. And remember, the dew point we use to kind of relate how the humidity feels to us. So when it gets to 60, that's when it feels sticky or a little humid. 65, it's uncomfortable. And then anything above 70 is pretty miserable. Oppressive tropical humidity. The highest dew point I've seen in this weekend was 80 in Nashua, New Hampshire. And you can probably count on one hand the number of times the dew point gets that high or the air gets that humid here. But to see a dew point of 76 in Lewiston, 74 in Portland, that also means wherever it is going to rain today, there can be really, really heavy downpours too. Want to bring up the heat index. I don't show this that often, but when you combine the temperature with the dew point or the humidity, you come up with this number, kind of like the summertime wind chill. It's just it's a summertime version of wind chill, I guess I could say. It's the heat index. It feels like 91 in Portland, feels like 90 in Sanford, and that's exactly why we have a heat advisory up for a lot of the day today in southern Maine. It's up for the mid-coast, Androscoggin County, Cumberland County, and York County through 7 o'clock tonight. So that's all going to be fuel for these showers and storms, which right now are up in northern Maine, for them to come on through. So let's give you the timeline. This is matching up pretty well with what we're seeing here. Showers and storms anywhere Bangor north for the next hour or two. We'll get you to 10 o'clock, and then it's real hot, real humid in southern Maine, but here are the storms, the ones that are right around Millinocket now, moving into Hancock and Washington counties at that point. My hunch is that the coastline down east is probably dry until maybe closer to noon, and then that's when whatever is left of the storm that's around Millinocket now sweeps through all of Washington County. So chance for a storm for Eastport and Calais, St. Stephen closer to noontime. The rest of the state, though, Waterville south, I mean, this is noon and we're 90 plus at that point. We're just baking in hazy sunshine. So if you're headed to the beach, I think you're in good shape. Or even the Lakes region, you know, Sanford, Waterboro, Sebago, back up to Long Lake too. I mean, you're in pretty good shape through late morning, early afternoon. 2 o'clock, you can again see where most of the storms are focused. They're in northern Maine, Bangor north. So this is where your highest chance for storms is going to be today. Southern Maine, we might get an isolated storm that kind of pops up in the heat and humidity, but I think your chances for a thunderstorm, Lewiston, Portland south, are pretty low, 20% chance or less. And this is kind of how the severe weather outlook plays that out for today. Strong storms likely in central and northern Maine. We're already seeing that. Bangor north, and the chance includes the down east coast too. Farther south, Augusta south, just an isolated storm could come out of the mountains. So if you have outdoor plans, have a way to get inside, but I wouldn't cancel them in this part of the state. Northern Maine though, especially north of Bangor, east of Bangor, better chance that you're going to see some of those storms. So again, we'll give you one more look at the radar and look at our current severe thunderstorm. Here's the warning right now. Penobscot, Piscataquis counties until 9 a.m. And these storms, as I mentioned, they're kind of cycling. So right now it's kind of weakening, but it may pulse back up as it goes through Mattawamkeag, Lincoln, and gets closer to Springfield and Danforth. And we've just got some rain in Aroostook County. Just light rain, really. Anywhere from Holton and Hodgen up through Presque Isle. And then there are more showers back to the west, so we'll watch these as they come on through. All right, folks, so have a good day. Check the comments one more time. I'd love to see some rain in Ellsworth, Carrie says. You know, it's going to be tough to get it into Ellsworth. If you were farther east, I'd say a good chance. Tougher around Ellsworth, a little bit too far south. Bothenham, beautiful right now, I can imagine. Deborah's been in her pool since 8 a.m. Not many days in Maine you can do that, right? All right, folks, so we'll leave it there. If there is a need to pop back on and update you, I'll let you know. But again, severe thunderstorm warning around Millinocket and Lincoln. That's headed southeast into parts of Hancock and Washington counties eventually, too. So we'll keep you posted through the day today. You can always get the latest radar on our mobile app or newscentermaine.com. And thanks to our digital director, Jeff, here running the show for me on a Sunday. And we'll see you again later if needed.